Hey everyone, welcome back to Gabriel Knight. The last video we met Wolfgang by solving the snake mound puzzle, and he immediately sacrificed himself to get us the Ritter talisman, which you can see here now.
Gabriel has in his possession the Ritter family talisman. He'll never forget that it was regained only through Wolfgang's blood.
Which I guess, you think about Gabriel's dream, you would always see the talisman and then blood splattered over it. So, maybe there is some truth to these dreams after all. Actually, most of the stuff in this dream has already happened. And yes, Mosley. So we came back to New Orleans, and suddenly in our bookstore there's Mosley, who we thought to be dead. Turns out he was just, he heard us entering the tomb and crawled into the nearest drawer and then smacked us upside the head once we found him. Nice guy. But Mosley, he's here, and he's probably a good ally to have right now. Because Grace is gone. Grace has been taken by Tetelo.
Alright, let's talk.
Let's insult him.
You know, Mosley.
Don't even start with me, Knight. I've been through too much for you lately.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright, let's go the normal thing. Let's talk about his credit card.
By the way, I found your wallet. And your credit card.
Hey, thanks. You didn't put anything on this, did you?
Who? Me?
Gee, a trip to Germany, a trip to Africa, and then back here. Not at all.
What can you tell me about Voodoo?
Well, you're the big expert now, not me. This stuff is way beyond anything I was looking into at the beginning of this case.
What do you know about the Voodoo murders?
Well, you and I know who did them, don't we? But we got to prove it to somebody who'll listen.
It's funny asking about a lot of this stuff now. It's like, yeah, fill me in, fill him in. We know more than he does now.
Do you know anything about a secret Voodoo honfour?
Do you know where it is?
I have an idea.
Great. Let's talk about it when we make our plan.
Let's.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm scared shitless. That's all you need to know.
What should we do about Grace?
Them Voodoo people have taken her, the goddamn bastards. We have to find her and save her, and we can't count on the police department for any help.
Those police bastards.
So, fill me in on what you've been doing for the past 5 days.
I've been getting smart, that's what. They got me running, I'll admit, but the day a bunch of drum-banging, mumbo-jumbo chanting magicians can catch old Lightfoot Mosley is the day I die.
Can't argue with that logic.
Now these guys have it wired, I tell ya. From the mayor to a couple of major judges, right down to the beat cops. The Gettys are untouchable from that angle. But once I really started digging, it was like I could see clearly. These guys are into everything that happens in this city. And most people are scared shitless of them. Or they don't know about them at all.
Okay, well, let's fill him in.
Let me fill you in on what I've learned in the past 5 days.
Okay, have at it.
Well, Malia Getty is the head of the cartel. Dr. John is her right-hand man.
I learned that much. You sure know how to pick 'em, Knight.
She's not really responsible, though. Because during these ceremonies, she's ridden by the spirit of her ancestor, Tetelo.
You don't say.
It's true. Anyway, I have something, a talisman, that I can use against them. It will help, but they probably still have a power source somewhere in their honfour. Also, this whole thing kind of ties in with my nightmares, see? And my family history. My family does this shadow hunting thing, and about 300 years ago...
Look, don't confuse me, okay? You worry about all that metaphysical stuff, and I'll just try to catch the bad guys.
Yeah, you'd never believe me anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Probably not.
Let's make a plan. What do you think we should do?
We need to find the headquarters of the Getty cartel, rescue Grace, and dig up some concrete evidence so that I can take this straight to the FBI.
Sounds easy.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea where their headquarters might be?
Perhaps.
Well, you do seem to have a knack for sniffing out this voodoo stuff. Why don't you see if you can locate it for sure? Meanwhile, I got some things I gotta do. I'll meet you there later.
How will you find it?
Damn, that's right. If I only had the tracker from my office.
I have it.
Really? Good going. You give it to me and leave a signal device at the entrance to the headquarters.
All right.
Alright. So we've got a plan.
What was that plan again?
We going?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Here's the tracker.
Great. Don't forget to leave the signal device near the entrance to the honfour. And be careful.
You too.
Alright. We are on our own again. Let's leave. Actually, we could have just left through the map button. This is a different sound than our normal bookstore music. Though I guess it was probably that way because Grace is gone. Well, where can we go? Let's go confront Dr. John.
Posted on the door of the...
Nope. We know we can't go to her.
I'm not going back.
Don't want to go there. Well, we know where we need to go anyways. Because as we were flying in, we got a nice big picture of Jackson Square. And yes, when you look at it, it is kind of a wheel within a wheel. But how do we get in? Well, lots of wandering and poking and digging and trying to find something out of the obvious, or out of the obvious, out of the norm, or maybe spamming spacebar a few times. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go into the cathedral. And we're going to go into the confessional. And we are not going to pray. This was a pixel hunty thing in the original game. I will go up and save. I do believe we're on 25 now. Let's save that. And well, we could go in the confessional. There's also a knothole here.
There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall.
Can we poke it?
The knothole doesn't seem to operate that way.
Nope, but we just got finished using something that does. Snake rod.
Something about this knothole looks familiar. It's moving. I knew it.
Secret elevator.
Ride's over.
Okay, so I am going to save again. No. Save, no. New save. Is that how you spell it? I'm not sure. Let's save it a little differently.
Gabriel wonders if Mosley will have everything he needs to follow the trail.
That's true. We do need to... What? This is a fancy...
The elevator stops at a room underneath the cathedral.
Express elevator to hell.
So that goes back up? We can't even get it back? Oh, we can. Okay. I don't want to go back up, though. Please don't make me go back up. Actually, does it assume that we're already up?
Gabriel wonders if
Confused. How do you actually go back up? Do you have to poke it again?
The elevator door...
Yeah, I know. Well, we might as well leave the tracker in here. Where is it anyways? Here it is. Or the signal device. Let's put it underneath here.
All right, Mosley. There's your signal.
Okay, and let's go and investigate more of this secret voodoo place. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Voodoo art.
That piece of art on the wall looks like something the Gettys had transplanted from Africa.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. This is a fancy hideout. And if you look up here, there's a sign.
This sign has 6 snakes on it.
Yeah, 6 snakes, so it's pretty much just like the one in Africa.
Pedestals display the smaller pieces in the collection.
And I'm probably gonna have to write this down and remember where things are. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. 6 is cathedral. Let's go up. 7 snakes here.
This looks like a supply room.
7 supplies. Well, let's look at the supplies. What do we have here? We have a boar mask. Oh, let's take the boar mask.
This boar mask seems appropriate for Mosley, if he ever makes it.
Oh, Gabriel's audio sounds really quiet in this area. Also a wolf mask.
I'll take this wolf mask for me.
Let me check this again. It's still low. Maybe it's just this area. What else is here? Rope? No. Robes? We got some robes.
These robes will make good disguises.
We took 2 of them. 1 for us, 1 for Mosley. Making a different branch of the save. Hallway?
Gabriel is in.
Oops.
The honfour carpeting is even thicker and more luxurious than Gabriel's hair.
Well, it's nice. Gabriel is really quiet. But the narrator's fine. Okay, so this would be 8.
It's locked.
8 is locked. Keep on going. Let's try and find all our doors. I do believe there are 12 of them. Also, do note that you can go inside. Actually, let's do that. We go through, I mean, wheel within a wheel thing. Inner circle. We have a very similar table to the one in Africa. Fire pit, some drums, and I'm not going to attempt to say what that is, but it's a thing.
Gabriel doesn't want to think about what it would take to open the table.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know, because you saw it happen once. So there are things here, and if we can actually use the drums. You're still quiet. And we can actually drum out the things that we have in our Rada drum book, but I don't want to do that. No, let's continue on with our wandering. So this is... how many snakes?
This sign has 7 snakes on it.
7. That was the supply cabinet, or area. This one is locked. See, taking notes is good. This one we did not try. Hey. Nine is a bedroom. What is in this bedroom? I don't know. A bed.
If I lay down in here?
Oops. Didn't mean to click that out, but he said he may never get up.
No thanks. I went before I left.
These are fancy doors. There's really nothing in here. No. Out again. Alright, let's go on to 10. 10 snakes. And we can get in. 10 contains...
Christ, it stinks in here.
Oh, yes. 10 animals. Yeah, at least in this, there's nothing in here, but it's still creepy.
The small cages contain tarantulas and rats.
Rats and spiders.
Gabriel would love to release the animals, but animals running through the halls would probably alert somebody's attention.
There's a goat.
Gabriel would love to...
Yeah.
What a nice goats like you doing in a place like this?
Yeah, you're pretty horrible. Snakes, chickens.
You poor chickens are history.
Yeah. Is there anything, like, silly in this room, besides the fact that this room is weird as it is?
Animal cages of various kinds occupy a small room. So this is where they keep the animals they use in their rituals.
Also, the music in the background is excellent for this room.
This snake is quite a bit larger than the one they use in the rituals. Perhaps he's more of a tribal mascot. He's obviously too large for one person to handle.
Obviously.
No, you operate the python. Not bloody likely. You could probably swallow one of those goats whole, couldn't you?
The snake does not reply.
But it would be neat if it did. Now, there's nothing to do in here, just see that this is... that this place is messed up. That is the entire point of that room, as far as I know, at least. Remake might have added something, but I didn't see anything. Alright, 11. What's in 11?
It's locked.
11. Locked. Oh crap, did I go in? I did, I didn't mean to. Hopefully that's still 11. And this would be 12?
This sign has 12 snakes on it.
It does. I'm betting that 3 is important. Kind of a theme this game has, I guess. Another bedroom.
No thanks.
Nothing different here either. Empty bedroom. 12-bed room. And we should loop around to 1. You're gonna yell at me because I didn't use the keypad? No.
It's locked.
1 locked. 2. We're getting closer to 3, which is bound to have something. That second mask right here is creepy looking with the big wide eyes. Don't like that.
The room smells of Malia's perfume.
Someone's coming.
Oh, okay. Well, it's Malia. To Malia.
Tetelo, come to me. Your daughter requests an audience.
What is it you seek, child?
Tetelo, I beg you again, for my sake, spare Gabriel's life.
Do not protect or mourn that one. He will only betray you.
Gabriel would never betray me.
He will, as Gunther betrayed me. Blinded by the light, he will despise your darkness.
No, I don't believe that. You were betrayed, but Gabriel is different. I cannot serve you any longer. Choose another. I cannot go on.
Ha! So you say, because you are drawn to the light. What you do not know is that the light will never have you. You only corrupt it when you draw near.
I don't believe you. This way, this life is too painful. I must be free of it.
You can never be free. You will see, my daughter. What I have told you is true. You will see.
Wait! I won't go through with it! I won't!
Well, Malia certainly does not seem to be happy about what's going on.
A hand-painted screen separates a small shrine from the rest of the room.
Let's look at the shrine.
Behind the screen is a small voodoo shrine.
It's not very well hidden behind that screen, but okay.
It might not be wise to steal from the spirits.
Agreed. What about this fruit? Can we take some fruit?
A small table stands to one side of the bed.
Also, you have a very nice looking bed.
Unless Malia is in it, Gabriel doesn't want to mess with the bed.
Okay. Well, can we go and talk to Malia?
A second door leads off of the bedroom.
Doesn't look like there's a way to talk to Malia.
A decorative vase occupies a pedestal just inside the door.
Nope. This room is just here to kind of let us know that Malia might actually be on our side. And this Tetelo is kind of pushing her into doing things. So we are at 3, and 3 always seems to be the number in this game. So I'm gonna save it before going into this one. Come on. Yeah, I would say 3 is important.
Better to die than run away.
3 DJ.
This land is already in our hands.
Dr. John. I'm gonna make a new save. Dr. John's room, okay. Hi, Dr. John.
Do you really think that would be wise?
Yes.
Gabriel Knight, how dare you violate my sanctuary?
Is this your room? Oh, I'm so sorry.
You are so dead.
You are so dead. He is a strong guy.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Alright, well the thing we're supposed to notice in there... once we get in there again...
Pito Murray Passeum Cree.
We're supposed to notice this key card.
Better to die than run away.
Let's see if we can sneak in and grab that.
Lana me nu deja.
That was surprisingly easy.
Gabriel Knight, how dare you violate my sanctuary?
Just
This
leaving.
is your room? Oh, I am so sorry.
You are so dead.
I really don't want to be dead.
Yeah, we can't walk
Can
up and
we
just take
try
that.
that again?
So Dr. John is in room number 3 with a key, or a key card. And there are so far 3 rooms that have been locked that we couldn't get into. So we probably want that. Room 4. Room 4 is some office thing. A little weird to be in a voodoo place.
The whiteboard contains what looks like calculus equations.
Who knows what these guys are into?
Very strange.
This must be one of the business offices of the Getty cartel.
Business office, I guess this makes sense, but computer?
Gabriel's no techie. He wouldn't even know how to open that computer.
I wasn't asking you to open it, I was asking you to use it, but okay. Inbox.
Gabriel looks at the papers in the box, but sees nothing of interest.
Well, most of this all well, painting Malia.
A portrait of a beautiful, intelligent-looking woman is on the wall.
Yes,
She
sir.
reminds Gabriel of Malia. Her mother, perhaps?
I was gonna say, I guess it's not necessarily Malia. Apparently it isn't. Nothing useful, but there's a book over here that kind of stands out.
Gabriel looks at the inbox and sees a black record book.
Also, what is... No, not the door. I wanted to look at the inbox because there were things in it. But fine. Nothing else really here we can look at besides the inbox.
The book looks like an accountant's record book. The cover is printed with the words Getty Tribe. The Getty Tribe record book contains the names and rotted drum codes for tribal members. This record book might be the kind of thing Mosley wanted for the FBI.
We should keep this for more reasons than just Mosley. This information may be useful. Anything else?
Gabriel looks at the paper.
No. Okay, let's leave. And so, from the looks of it, there's only one more room before we loot. So, let's check that out. Number 5. Unlocked. 5 is another office. 5 office. Oh, what's here?
A painting of a shadowy figure is on the wall. One of the Loire, maybe?
Maybe. I'm not really seeing anything that stands out here. Yeah, I think this might just be a little, like, filler room. Inbox is what I wanted.
Gabriel looks at the papers and... The desks are locked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. There might be, but I'm not noticing it. Alright, so we've gone through all 12 rooms. If we go up one from here, we will be back at the entrance to the cathedral. The little elevator thingy. What is... I thought the cat was visiting. Yeah, so we've done some investigation, but we're still not really sure. There are 3 locked rooms, and Dr. John is in one of them, and he probably has a key. So we need to find a way to draw him out. And we will try and figure out how to do that next time. So until then, see ya.